साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ 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 साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्।
Dear devotees, you are about to embark on the greatest journey of your life, a journey to the core of your inner being. Please, all in a low voice, follow the Omkar and let your mind reach a quietude of silence. All together, let us repeat the pranava. please sit up straight, and in the quietness of your mind, hear the sound of your breathing. Breathe in and out. In, out. Now, open your eyes and see the light in front of you. This is the light of a candle. Gaze intently at the light. Now, feel the light shining in the center of your forehead. Now half close your eyes and feel the light in the center of your forehead. Now, let that light come down your neck to the center of your chest. Imagine a flower, a lotus, opening petal by petal to receive the light. Now the light is resting on the lotus. The lotus disappears. Only the light remains. But it is no more the light of the candle. It is a round ball of formless light. It is a light of divinity within you. Feel this light now expand, and feel the light going down your body, into your legs, up to your feet. Feel warmth as the light surges through your limbs. And make this mental vow, O Lord, my legs, touched by the light of your divinity, will always take me only to places of goodness. Feel the light surging upwards, up into your chest, around your shoulders, and down into your arms and fingers. Feel the warmth as this light surges through you. Make this mental vow, O Lord. My arms, touched by the light of your divinity, will only yearn to do what is good. Now feel the light surging upwards into your neck and into your face, into your head, and the light now shines in your eyes. Make a vow. My eyes must yearn to see only what is good. Feel the light now shining in your ears. My ears must yearn to hear only what is good. Feel the light now shining on your lips. My lips must yearn to only speak what is good. Now, feel this light now shining into your whole body. The light illumines the body. In your mind, repeat the words, the light is in me. Now feel the light expand. Expand, and you are now sitting in a ball of light, in a cone of formless light. Let your mind say, the light is within me. I am in the light. Feel a thrill of this light, and now feel this light expanding and filling this entire room with a divine glow. And let this light now go beyond this room, beyond and beyond, spreading ever further to this whole country, and beyond this country, beyond oceans and beyond nations. Let this light flow ever outwards to encompass the whole world. Now, imagine yourself, not your physical body, but an inner being within you, like a gigantic divine form, sitting on the globe, and the light of your divinity, the light of your love, encompassing the whole world. Stay for a moment, thrilled in that thought. Now, bring into your mind's eye and send your light of love to all the creatures of the world, all the animals and insects, creatures that fly or crawl. All of them are God's creatures. Send your light of love now to those whom you dislike or whom you think dislike you. Send your love, send your light of love to them. The same Atma in you is also in them. Let them feel the radiance of your light. Let them feel the radiance of your love. Now, into your mind's eye, bring those you love, your spouse, children, relations, friends, whoever. Bathe them with the divine glow of your love. Feel oneness with the whole world. Feel at peace with yourself. And now, look inside you. Can you imagine? Do you see a ball of light within you? In this ball of light, bring in the form of the Ishtadeva, the divine being that you love and worship. See this form smiling within you. See this divine form raise his hands in blessing. You have shared your love with the world. Now, receive the blessing and darshan of the divine within. Stay for a moment, thrilled in this thought that you and he are one. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, Dharmam Sharanam Gacchami, Sangham Sharanam Gacchami. Eka Omkar Satnam Karta Puraka Nirbhav Nirvair Akala Murata Ajuni Sarvan Guru Prasad Japa Adha Sacha Jugad Sacha Hari Sacha Nanak Hosi Bhi Sacha.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Hayya ala salah. Hayya ala salah. Hayya ala falah. Hayya ala falah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah.
Dhina
ते अस्तु धन्वने बाहुभ्यामुतते नमः या तरिषु शिवतमा शिवं बभूव ते धनुः शिवा शरव्याया कवतया नो रुद्रमृळया या ते रुद्रशिवा तनूरघोरा पापकाशिनी तया नस्तनुभाषन्तमया गिरिशन्ताभिजाकशीः या विशुङ्गिरिशन्तहस्ते बिभर्षस्तवे शिवां गिरित्रदां कुरु माहितुं श्रीपुरुषं जगत् शिवेन वचसा वागिरिशाच्छावदामसि यथा नः सर्वमिज्जगदयक्ष्मगुं सुमना असत् अध्यगोचदति भक्ता प्रभवो देव्योऽभिषक् अभीतुश्च सर्वात् जम्भयन् सर्वात् प्रयातु धान्यः असौ यस्ताम्रो अरुण उत बभ्रुः सुमङ्गलः ये देवागुं रुद्रा अभितो दिक्षुश्रिता सहस्रशो वैशाखुं हेरयीमहे असव्योपसर्पतिनीलग्रीवो विलोहितः उदैना
परमेश्वरी अखिलांडेश्वरी अम्बा परमेश्वरी अखिलांडेश्वरी आदि पराशक्ति पालय मां आदि पराशक्ति सत्यधर्म संप्रेम स्वरूपा प्रशांति निलया देवा सत्यधर्म संप्रेम स्वरूपा प्रशांति निलया देवा सत्यधर्म संप्रेम स्वरूपा प्रशांति निलया देवा
At this time, probably it's appropriate to talk about another stalwart devotee. We mentioned the name a couple of times already. Her name is Sakama. Swami would call her, and other devotees would very fondly refer to her as Coffee Pudi Sakama, because she had coffee plantations in Coorg. Sakama Coffee Works at Bangalore.
Bull Temple Road.
At Bull Temple Road. Again, we'll mention this road many, many times. The devotees who came later would speak of how she took the place of Subbamma, Ishwaramma after Subbamma left. Swami would follow the schedule that Sakama lays for him. That's the place Swami gave Sakama. If devotees would come and offer something to Swami, Swami would say, "Arey, Sakama will see. You'll all get into trouble for giving me this." And otherwise Swami would say, "Now Sakama is not there. Give me whatever you got from Bangalore. Give it to me now." That was the sweet relationship she had with Swami, and she would go after Swami, get him ready for bath, chase him around this old mandir, manage to catch him for bath and make him sit and eat. The way she came to Swami's fold was very, very different, to say the least. One day she was in her bungalow in Coorg. She was doing prayers, and generally she's a very religious woman. She doesn't like to be disturbed when praying. But one of her servants comes into her prayer room and says, "Amma, there's somebody who has come into the compound in a car, and he's insisting that he wants to see you right away. And he seems to appear like a sadhu. So why didn't you come and see him?" So she's very annoyed in the beginning, but she comes out and she sees this very elderly looking man. The way Professor Kasturi writes in Satyam Shivam Sundaram, he had a very reverent looking beard. Right? A beard, when you look at it, you want to have reverence for. So he says, here was this man who was tall, fair, and looked like a sadhu from the Himalayas. Professor Kasturi writes, he comes in a car which is equally old, and in the place of the number plate, there's a name plate which reads Kailash Committee. At the wheel, she sees a teenage boy, and the first look at this teenage boy, she wonders, this boy looks so young, who gave him a license? But a weird pair nevertheless. There's this old sadhu-like man and this young boy driving his car. So she comes and she very cordially invites him into the house. He comes in and she offers flowers at his feet, and she offers some fruits for him to eat. And this man, he says, "I am not a person who eats anything at any time. I have come here to invite you to become a part of this Kailash committee." Right? That's what he says. You have to do that by giving a donation of 1,000 rupees. So she says, all right, because she's a very, very philanthropic lady. In fact, it is recorded that the king of Mysore gave her a title called Lokaseva Parayani. That was a title given by the king of Mysore because she has done immense amount of charity. So 1,000 rupees definitely was a big sum in 1940s, but she readily says, all right, no problem, and she brings the money. So in the meanwhile, this man writes out a receipt, puts her name, puts the membership fee, and says that now she is a part of Kailash committee. But weirdly, when she gives the money, he gives the receipt and he says, you keep the money also, I'll come back later and take it. And she wonders, what is all this fuss about? Comes and says, I immediately want to see you, and pulls you out of the prayer and says, give me 1,000 rupees, gives a receipt, and he says, keep the money, I'll come and take it later. So she doesn't know what to do. She keeps the money and she keeps the receipt, and they just go out of the house. By the time she could come out to the courtyard, the car is already gone. But many years later, when she comes and she has the darshan of Swami in somebody's house, strangely, she looks at Swami, and Swami seems to be having the features of the old man as well as the driver. She looks from one side, he looks like the old man. From the other side, he looks like this teenage driver. And the first thing Swami says is, where is that 1,000 rupees you promised to give me? Right? This is how Doddamane Sakama or Coffee Pudi Sakama comes. Like how Subbamma and Karnam Kamalamma were instrumental in the old mandir coming to be. She was one person who is responsible for this beautiful Prashanti Mandir, a devotee who's contributed immensely to Swami, and probably a place which many, many of us can envy. We wish we would have been Swami Sakama.
Sai.
Jai Sai Ram everyone, and a very happy Valentine's Day to you all. May you always feel Bhagawan's love within you, and may you take that love wherever you go. We have a few announcements today. Thank you to everyone who joined in our first ever online National Office Bearers Conference, and to everyone who attended. Without everyone's support and Swami's grace, we could not have made this as successful as it was. I will now be reading a message from our National President. Dearest brothers and sisters, Jai Sai Ram, what an inspiring weekend we have just had with our very first virtual National Office Bearers and Active Workers Conference with the theme All Are One, Be Alike to Everyone. Hope for those who attended enjoyed the conference and found it useful. As mentioned during the vote of thanks, our young adults of the United Kingdom have offered an ebook entitled Eternal Bond to the Divine Lotus Feet of our dearest Bhagawan, Sri Satya Sai Baba. The ebook is a collection of life experiences young adults have had with Bhagawan whilst in the physical form and in their daily lives. We hope that this book will inspire future generations of SSC students and young adults to continually feel the guiding love of Bhagawan in every moment of their lives. We invite one and all to read and share this wonderful ebook, and we pray that you derive the same joy in reading it as it was when it was written. The link to the book has been passed to the centre coordinators and they will be forwarding it to you all. Loving Sai Rams. Thank you to Chirag Bhai who organised and performed the Satyanarayan Puja. It was very nice and we hope that you all managed to join in. Next week we have our study circle on Sunday 21st February at 4 o'clock with the subject Happiness is Union with God. Jay Bhai and Vijay Bhai will provide more details about the study circle next week, so do please join in. Please do let us know if you have any difficulty in joining any of the online sessions and we will be more than happy to help you. We have two big events coming up. The first being Mahashivratri, which will be celebrated on Thursday 11th March, and Mother's Day, which will be celebrated on Sunday 14th March. More details to follow next week. Jai Sai Ram.
Sai Ram. When rain pours down from the sky, pure water falls on the earth, mountains, rivers, and the sea. But the pure water acquires the colour and the taste of the region or spot where it falls. Likewise, prophets and messiahs coming down in different forms of the world at different times imparted their message in terms appropriate to the time, the place, and the conditions of the people concerned. Religions cannot be considered different from each other for this reason. It is a mark of ignorance to consider one religion as superior and another as inferior, and develop religious differences on the basis. The teachings of all religions are sacred. The basic doctrines are founded on truth. The primary duty of human beings is to recognize the paths indicated by different religions may vary, but the goal is one. Love, sacrifice, compassion, morality, integrity, and similar qualities are common to all religions. In different ways, all religions sought to promote unity in diversity.
जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी